Welcome to Land of Confusion. So here's the plan today. This dull, gray beach is about to transform into something truly epic. A rocky masterpiece inspired by Desolation Sound.
Desolation Sound. A harsh but powerful name. I like it. Tell me more.
Wait, what? You talk?
Of course I talk. You think I'm just some mindless drone? I've got a brain, and I can use it. Now, let's get back to the beach, shall we?
Well, okay. So first, I'm going to show you what Desolation Sound looks like. It's this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. You get the idea. It's a great place. It's beautiful. It's remote. It's a great subject for a terrain build for our little town.
Sounds like a fine task. I can tell you're a visionary. What type of rock were you thinking?
Yeah, okay, so check it out. I spent some time last night thinking about block palette and which part of the beach specifically I was working on and what I was going to use for inspiration. And here's what I came up with. Okay, we'll start with mossy cobblestone to represent the algae in the intertidal zone, followed by diorite, capture the calcium deposits on the tide line. Above that, we'll transition to the bare native rocks, a mix of slates and granites, where the bleaching is eroded by waves. For this section, I'll use all the variants of blackstone and tiled deep slate. Moving further up, we'll shift to the bleached rocks, incorporating the various deep slates and cobblestone for the transition area, finishing with polished diorite and other white blocks to achieve the bleached stone effect. Finally, to capture the moss and lichen typical of the region, I'll use wheat blocks and moss.
Cobblestone, stone, maybe granite. The possibilities are endless. I'm always happiest when I'm covered in dirt and sweat, as I see that's how the true work gets done.
You know what, Salizar? I completely agree. And it really means that if I'm going to get this done, it's time for me to go and get to work. Here we go. You know, it's been a couple of days since I've seen Salizar. I'm a little bit concerned that he might be trapped down here. No, not here. Let's see. Oh, man, the minecart. What the? Salizar, what the heck are you doing in here?
Ah, you caught me checking out the competition. I've heard rumors of your sugarcane and bamboo farm. I have to say, it's impressive. Got any plans for it? And why the bamboo? Don't you find it a bit boring? Maybe you should try combining it with some other crops. What do you think about adding pumpkin or squash? That's what I do.
Pumpkins? Squash? Look, this isn't a farmer's market. I'm here for the bamboo. It's part of my terraforming project at the beach. You know, the one you're not helping with because you're too busy derailing my minecart.
I did not mean to derail your cart, Meerkat. I'm a bit clumsy, but I'm helping the village. That's what I'm doing. And you should be helping too. Maybe I could give you a hand. I've always been fond of building. And the beach. Well, the beach doesn't need much help from me. I'm willing to learn about your ideas. What kind of structures have you been fiddling with?
Sal, I don't need your building advice right now. I need you to grab the librarian and get out of here so I can fix the damage you caused.
All right. You're right. We'll get your minecart back on track. Let's go then. But why don't we take a walk by the beach first? I'd love to hear how you want to use the bamboo and show you what I've been doing down there. Maybe we can even get some ideas for your terraforming project.
A walk on the beach? Salazar, this is a farm, not a resort. Just grab the librarian and move.
You sure are grumpy.
Brr.
All right. Let's go. Can't have those mining carts clogging up the place, eh? They're important supplies. Librarian, get your lazy self over here. We've got work to do. Is that good enough for you, Meerkat?
You're not gone yet. That's not good enough for me. I give up. Jeez.
All right, see you around. Be sure to keep an eye on that librarian. I don't trust him as far as I can throw.
Huh. Well, crazy when they're talking. They're not actually any smarter than they are when they don't talk. Anyways, I'm gonna get back at it.
Chasing shadows in the night sky, crafting dreams from dirt and gold, ancient tales still yet untold. Travel past beneath my feet, every human heart I breathe. From the mountain high to my so deep, echoes of creation that never sleep. Block by block, the world we make. In this digital landscape, from the forest to the lakes, echoes of our futures take. Block by block, the world we make. In this digital landscape, from the forest to the lakes, echoes of our futures take. Through the night, pixelated light, we build empires in the quiet. In this digital landscape, from the forest to the lakes, echoes of our futures take. Block by block, the world we make. In this digital landscape, from the forest to the lakes, echoes of our futures take. Block by block, the world we make. In this digital landscape, from the forest to the lakes, echoes of our futures take.
Okay, so I had a realization while editing this video. Well, actually two realizations. First, this beach was way bigger job than I thought. Turns out I racked up nearly 30 hours of first person and replay footage. It didn't feel like that much while I was doing it, but now, yeah, that's a lot to condense into a 10 or 15 minute time-lapse video, while still showing off the details of the build that I wanted to focus on. And my first go at it was not on point. So I need to rework the edit to do the build justice. And second, I did not account for the interruptions. A talking villager adds a whole new layer of chaos to my editing, and Salizar had a lot to say. He popped up at least a dozen times, ranting about zombies and my use of nether materials and who knows what else, deciding what to keep and what to cut. That was not in my original plan for editing. So here's the deal. I'm calling this the end of today's video, but I'm locking in the bi-weekly posting schedule, which means the next video, you get the rest of this polished time-lapse of this beach transformation, and more of Salazar's unsolicited opinions on my building choices. Oh, and this isn't even the final stage of the build. This beach was actually only part one of a 3-part coastal transformation. Next up will be the tide pools on the North Beach, and then a hot springs tide pool to fill that giant hole in the beach point. And actually, Salazar, he gave me a brilliant idea for that build, so yeah, I guess he's good for something. Anyways, this project is just getting started, and I can't wait to bring more of Desolation Sound's beauty into this world. And if you think I'm on the right track, or you've got ideas to make it even better, drop a comment. And of course, hit subscribe so that you don't miss the next part of the build or whatever Salazar is plotting next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back in the land of confusion in a couple weeks.